Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Mwah. Mwah. Say welcome to this good old Saturday, right? Right? Ready to get going? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? This is Audrey. We have little Avery. You guys can't see her. She's not in the shop, but she is definitely wide awake and ready to go for the day. I just wanted to hop on really quickly for this morning. It is Saturday. It is probably about to be 9 o'clock now, and we're in the process of getting the household ready. Everybody's, just starting to really wake up and getting the household ready. We're supposed to be going to a wedding this weekend, so I was in the process of doing my hair when my little one woke up, right? I was hoping to get that finished before she did, but she woke up before then. I had to take a pause, do all that good stuff. So I actually was about to jump on live. And what's funny is when I went to the live feature on YouTube, because I don't have enough subscribers, they said you actually can't go live, right? So that's pretty funny. But the whole purpose of me attempting to go live was just to get over my initial hesitation and my initial fear of not getting things right the first time. My initial fear of people's thoughts and what they would think of me and what they would say about me. And I think that's a really big fear in first, deciding to do a YouTube channel and to get online or to do any of those things, is the fear of people and the fear of their opinions. And we all know that we should not have a fear of men. And that's something that I am intentionally in this season breaking off of myself. Because I do, not only for me, not only for my household, but I have a little one who's looking up to me and a little one who is growing rapidly and needs to know that she does not have to fear the opinions and the thoughts of men. All right. So I decided to hop on, but instead, since I can't do a live, we're going to do a one-hit wonder with the video here. So some things may be a little out of place. You'll definitely hear her in the background, but it is what it is. Because one of the things that I wanted to share and get better at for the channel, right? I've put quite a few videos out there. Some of them got, quite a bit of views. Some of them didn't. And at this point, I'm just no longer tracking views, right? My goal is to be valuable to everybody who watches our videos and everybody who sees our videos. And in order to do that, I really had to go back to the beginning, and I really had to say, why did we start the YouTube channel in the first place? What was the whole purpose of it? And for the channel, it's called Business in Color, right? And the whole purpose, give me 1 minute, my little one is over here messing with the... Okay, Mama. Look, you did it. You did it. Yay. Good job. Good job. So the whole purpose of it is Business in Color. And so you all can take the journey with us, should you choose to really take the journey for seeing our business as we build it. And I think that there was definitely a lack of representation on YouTube of people as they were building their business. You always see people after they have reached a certain level of success or what they would consider to be success, and then they're telling you all these things that you should do in order to be successful. But I saw very few people, and now I know why, showing you how it actually goes in the process. And that was one of the things that I definitely wanted to make sure that I saw representation for, especially for those who are believers in Christ and followers of Christ. One, so you know that you're not alone, but two, so you understand that everything is a process, right? And that even businesses that seem like they have been built overnight have gone through their process. Sorry, guys. So we had to take a little bit of a break to give the little one a snack, right? She was getting a little fussy, but anywho, so we are here in this space, so people know and they realize that they are not alone, that everything is a process, and we have decided to open ourselves up and welcome you guys into our process, right? So who the heck am I, right? And why should you be following this channel? Well, I can't tell you why to follow the channel, but when you follow it, what you will get is you will get a little bit of insight. Of course, we don't show everything. We won't be online all the time. There's no, crew following us around or anything like that, but you will get some insight into somebody just like you who is trying to work at and build a business, is trying to build generational wealth for our family, and we are in those foundational stages that are so important to the rest of our lives, right? I am a daughter of the Most High King. I am a follower of Christ. I absolutely love him. I love God, and we cannot have anything that we have without God. So if you are one of those people who feel like that you get all of your success by your own work, by your grinding, by your intellect, if you're one of those people who feel like you get everything on your own and you don't have that personal relationship with Christ, you're welcome to follow along, but it'll get real irritating, right? Because as we're celebrating what God has done for us, right? Even when we are sad, right? There are some points where we just feel like we don't get what we want. We feel like we don't necessarily get in the moment, that things don't work out the way we thought that they should work out. So even in a place where we are experiencing loss, or maybe we're a little disappointed, or whatever the case may be, we're going back to God and saying, okay, God, where did we go wrong? What is that? When we're celebrating and we're thankful and we're doing all of those things, we're rejoicing because of God, right? Through those things. So that might get a little annoying for you, but other than that, you're welcome here. And for those of you who are believers as well, who are in the fold and in the family with us, man, welcome. We want you to know that you are not alone, and it is possible to do great business the right way. It is possible to build business and get to where you need to be without cutting someone else off in the process, without being cutthroat, or without doing something shady, or doing something you don't have any business doing that is not the representation of Christ. It's possible to do business well through Christ, right? And I'm an income producing homemaker. I am an income producing homemaker, and I say it that way because it is important that even though I contribute to the income of the household, right? Over here we have one big old pot, one gigantic pot, and everybody's putting in the pot. So even though I'm a contributor to the household income, I can't forget, as a wife, as a mother, I cannot forget that first and foremost, I'm a homemaker. I cannot leave my post in order to go join another one. So it is important for me to put it that way and to say it that way, as an income producing homemaker, so I don't drop the homemaker, right? We have a business that we're building. I am grateful, and I am blessed enough to be able to, instead of working for somebody else, right, to work on a business that we are building with our family, and that we're building for generational wealth. I'm fortunate enough to do that. I'm fortunate enough to have my little one home with me throughout the day, all of those things. And it does get interesting, right? But I'm fortunate enough to do that. So I am an income producing homemaker, and moving forward, I want to share a lot more of that insight of what it really does look like from a day-to-day, right? Because nobody talks about the fact that during the day, especially if you have your little one at home and you're working with them at home, nobody talks about the fact that it is like a never-ending game of red light, green light, right? Never-ending game of red light, green light, where you set out to do something, you try to do something, and it's like, okay, go, but then you have to stop, right? Because you get all the whining, and you get the little one has a different plan than what you have, right? And you have to be able to work with that all day long in order to really produce results, in order to actually make progress. And those are some things that we'll kind of be looking at during the day. And yeah, if you guys are like me and you're income producing homemakers, and you can feel my vibe and understand how it is, definitely like, subscribe, and share as well. But just before she gets too riled up in the camera for today, there's one sentiment that I do want to leave with you guys, and I want you to think about as I am thinking about it, right? Because again, this is a process for all of us. We're working. This is a working channel over here. So it's a process for all of us. It's something that we're all learning and discovering. But one of the things that I just want to leave with you guys is to really think about something that I've been chewing on, that done is better than perfect, right? And I've heard that people say that I'm a perfectionist. I don't think that I'm a perfectionist. However, I have realized in this season of intentionality, I've realized that I do overanalyze quite a bit, right? There's a lot of things that I wish to get done, and I just have not necessarily gotten done because I want them to look a certain way. I want it to be a certain way. My husband has said that, he said that often, you know, and that's something that I'm it aggravates me when he says it, but it's something that I am actively working on, because I do realize that it's a problem. And even with the business that we're building, there are a lot of initiatives that we want to take. There's a lot of things that we want to do, and sometimes we just can't get it done. We don't get it done. Some of it rests on me because I'm over analytical, and I have looked at it 60 different ways before actually putting something out there and before actually taking the step that I need to take in order to move it forward. And something that I've really been chewing on is done is better than perfect, right? Done is better than perfect. But because of the way that I am, I really can't leave it there, right? So yes, done is better. Mama. Stop. That doesn't go on your head, though. It doesn't. It goes on your legs. So you're mad here. Okay. You want it on your head? Here. It doesn't go on your head. These are pants. You want it on your head? There you go, girl. There you go. You want to see it? Look, you worked so hard to get that on your head. You want to see it? So anyway, red light, green light. You see what I'm talking about? But like I was saying, so one of the things that I want you guys to think about and chew on along with me is that yes, done is better than perfect. But because I am a little bit more on the perfectionist side, not a perfectionist, but on the perfectionist side of things, on the perfectionist spectrum, right? It is important to know that yes, done is better than perfect. However, you always want to move forward with better on your way to best. Yes. So this is the portion of the video that just got to be a little too much for comfort. Despite all of my efforts, Avery just had a different thing on her mind, and the truth is that happens. It happens more often than I like to admit. But just like anything else, you recognize it, you do what you can, and you adjust, right? So in probably another 30 minutes, she'll be down for another nap, and then I'll be able to do what I need to do successfully, right? So all it is a part of, again, back to what we were saying, done is better than perfect. And a lot of times during the day, I will be frustrated when things like this happen and I just can't get done what I had in mind. And when I have just a one-track mind like that, then we both wind up frustrated. But when I can adjust and just realize, okay, these are the things that I have on the list and that I need to get accomplished, and allow those things to be flexible along with her schedule, then we actually wind up in a great place. So what I'll likely wind up doing is allowing you guys to chew on this sentiment for today, and I'll probably record a different video later on, fully expounding on that and letting you guys know how I'm actually putting it into place in my own life. But until then, we're just gonna work with it. This video is done. Not perfect, but it's done.